Smash or pass, Hololive JP Edition. Hololive is home to some of the finest ladies that the VTuber community has to offer. The brand got its start in 2017 and we are here to analyze all the girls that are part of the Japanese branch. The best part is that they are all full of diverse personalities and there is something for everyone in this bright, colorful, and boastful cast of talented idols who live to provide us with all types of entertainment, from streaming to original music and live concerts. Now I've already covered the English and Indonesian branches. If you'd like to see my list on them, they should still be up on YouTube if they haven't demonetized me already. This will focus on all 7 Japanese generations, and yes, I will be including Devise in this list because to me they are the 7th generation, they just happen to operate under a different circumstance. First we will focus on Generation 0, consisting of members who debuted separately and predate the generations. It also consists of the 2 members of the now defunct Inonaka label who have since transferred to the main Hololive brand. Alright, we got Takino Sora. She's a no-brainer. The girl is born to be an idol and you can tell, she's an all-around total beauty queen, and in addition, the midriff. My god, I get a kick out of midriffs, that's hot! Her eyes are so beautiful, I could have a staring contest with her for hours if she wanted to. Sora is also easygoing, happy-go-lucky personality-wise, which I absolutely love out of girls. Some fans also look at her as a mommy figure, and I can see why. She has an open arms, welcoming atmosphere surrounding her, and it's an aura that on top of her being a beautiful girl, gives her a smash grade from me. Now we got Roboko-san, who is a robot girl with a killer instinct. She is a great waifu in my opinion, given her dynamic, whether it be her various outfits, you got the hoodie and the other, which exposes her more. And my gosh, she got quite the figure. On top of that, she is a total cutie, and talks in a manner that makes her more attractive. After all, the more the merrier, right? She's a total smash for me. Next we got Sakura Miku, smash. Absolute smash. Who wouldn't want to marry the hell out of her? Mikochi is the definition of a waifu. She is an incredibly beautiful woman who I would love to give her so much good loving, if you know exactly what I mean. She is just someone who I would want to spend the rest of my life with. I may be biased on this one because she was the first ever Hololive girl that I ever knew about, so I have her to thank for dragging me down the Hololive rabbit hole. I mean, she is just so sexy. Yes, she's got a pretty high-pitched voice, but I find it hilarious on streams when she's melodramatic, and also a beauty to listen to her on her music. So yeah, Miko was a total hottie who needs no further explanation. Now we got Hochimachi Suisei, more like sweet sex, cause she's another beauty queen who is impossible to not simp for. She has been through hell and back trying to get her career blow up, and when it did, we realized how much of an amazing idol she really is. She does not even need an introduction at this point, you know who she is, the princess of Hololive who not only has the figure, but an amazing singing talent that has brought her so far in the industry, and a freaking legend in the VTuber community. I'm sorry, but if you don't think she's a smash, something's wrong with you. Last in this generation is Asaki, who was Suisei's companion in the Inonaka label, and I would like to say at this moment in time, she really doesn't get the credit she deserves. I feel like we don't talk about Asaki all that much. Let me know in the comments if you're a fan of her, cause personally she is also a beautiful woman in my opinion, and is just as hardworking as the others in Hololive. She is a very kind, virtual diva who has a playful and also mischievous personality that gives her an aura worthy of the smash grade. So yeah, all of Gen 0 is a total smash. Who would have thought otherwise? Next we got the first generation, consisting of some of the most well-known talents that helped pave the way for future generations once the Hololive brand was starting to get established. First we got Shirakami Fubuki, who was part of Hololive Gamers, who we will get to later, don't you worry. Fubuki aims to become a top otaku idol as she boasts a cheerful and exciting personality, which makes her all the more attractive. She is also a total cutie who I would just want to snuggle and also give her a good time. Honestly, the more I watch her, the more in love I am with her. She is quite frankly the childhood friend that you start to have feelings for. She just gives off that vibe to me. So yeah, she is a smash for me. Now we got Matsuri, who I'm finding out is a cheerleader. Oh my god, smash! I got a cheerleader fetish, I'm taking her to Pound Town! Much like Fubuki, she also boasts a similar aura in that she is a cheerful, energetic, and affectionate person, which is a given since she's a cheerleader and all. And I would like to say, I wish I could watch her more, but given that there are so many waifus and so little time, I haven't gotten to watch her all that much. But from what I've seen, she is a good candidate for best waifu, and I'll give her a smash. Next we got Agai Hato, also known as Hachima, due to the girls sharing 2 personalities within. Bouncing back and forth between being a classic tsundere who loves to pick on us, and the chaotic degenerate we've come to love, I would embrace both sides of her even if it meant my IQ levels would drop to 0 just being near her. I wouldn't care, I would let her break me, she is a total smash. Did you really expect anything else? Now we're up to Aki Rosenthal, who I'll be honest I overlooked quite a bit, and I wish I hadn't, cause the girl is quite the cutie, and I would love to spend a day out with her. She is a beautiful woman who I would say fits the bill of the wholesome girl fantasy that a lot of you, I bet, have dreamed of before. Aki also got the twin tails, and since I absolutely love twin tails, she gets an easy smash for me. Last but not least is Yosono Mel, who had been with the group for over 5 years before we lost her to termination earlier in 2024. It was a devastating loss for us considering she's one of the OGs, and I would honestly consider her a sex symbol. I mean, one look at her gives off that aura, and on top of her having a sweet personality, Mel was truly a force not to be reckoned with. If the choker she wore wasn't enough to make you think sex symbol status, there is plenty more to say. She's comfy and polite, she is a waifu based on that alone, so she gets a smash for me. Now I don't want to leave out Chris because she was part of the first generation, so to make this list complete, I'll go over her briefly. It's sad what went down with her, and I would love to see what would have become of her if she were here today. I do got a thing for nerds, and she's a cutie for sure. Some fan art have me convinced too, so she's a smash for me. So that's 2 generations down with all smashes and no passes. We're looking amazing so far. Now we're up to the 2nd generation, also full of amazing waifus. Who would have thought otherwise? First we got Minato Aqua, and I gotta say, I really struggled to figure out whether or not she was a smash or pass, cause she's just so cute that sometimes all I want to do is snuggle her to death. She is so cute that she's marketable plushie 101, and I would say she's a pass, but then I started thinking about it. Sometimes cute can be sexy, and Aqua has proven to be just that. This bubbling airhead is just so freaking attractive. I would give her a good time, no doubt about it. I'm just so parasocial for her. She is a total smash for me. Next we got Murasaki Shion, who got the cunny for real. She's a total cutie and a hottie too. Something about that face just makes me feel so many things. I love the smug look so much you have no idea. Muna is another example of someone with a strong look on her face that does the same thing for me. Anyway, Shion is one of the OG Kusogakis in the VTuber community who the more I watched, I started to fall for more and more. And I would say, she is someone I would love to hang out with. Like I would absolutely bone her. I'm not ashamed to say this. Shion is a smash for me. Now we got Nakiri Ayame. The girl is someone who deserves a lot of props where it's due. Who here looks up to Ayame as a Oshi? Raise your hand. The girl is someone who likes to tease us and look at us as lower than her. But so be it. I am degenerate trash who simps for how attractive she is. She is also a total rebel when it comes to being playful and a tease. Whether that's too much crazy or the right amount is up to you. To me, she is good enough for me, so I'll give her a good smash. Now we're up to Yuzuki Choco, who is the school nurse that has a tendency to be degenerate whenever she chooses to be. She bounces back and forth between being a mommy figure and a sex symbol, and it is glorious to watch. She is not just attractive, she is a total hottie. And yes, I just said 2 ways of saying the girl is a beauty queen, because there is more than one correct ways to describe the beauty of Choco, and long story short, she's a smash. Last in this group is Subaru, the tomboy of Hololive, and she's another one who took me some time to think between smash or pass. She is definitely someone I would just love to hang out with, and then I looked at her closely. Her eyes are freaking beautiful, and so is her hair. Her face as a whole is just so attractive. For the longest time she was a pass, but now I would smash her now that I think about it. So that's another generation with all smashes with no passes. At this point in the video, I probably should have just made this video 10 seconds long, made it a YouTube short, and it should have just went like this. Smash or pass? Hololive JP edition. I smashed all of them. They're all sexy. Thank you for watching. But we're only 3 generations in. Will the ones after them prove to have the same level of attractiveness? Let's find out with Hololive Gamers, the bridge between the 2nd and 3rd generations, and consisting of gaming-focused VTubers. Fubuki is also part of this group, and we've already gone over her, so we can skip her. So let's go straight over to Mio, who I would like to say I haven't watched her that much, but what I've seen from her is cool. The girl plays a straight man, especially as shown in the Hollow No Graffiti shorts, and keeps up this aura in the streams, but is also known to be a scaredy cat when it comes to horror, which is so real. I can't even watch a horror movie without plugging my ears because I'm anticipating the jump scares. Remind me to never put a horror movie during Netflix and chill. We'll watch literally anything else and have that good time. In other words, she's a smash. Next we're up to Nekomata Okayu. Total smash. Everything about her is gold. She is a typically very relaxed and free-spirited person in general, and just her design alone gives me so much to think about in my mind. Her face is so cute, I want to snuggle her, and also I want to in that bed with her. She's totally a cutie and hottie at the same time. I'm so unhinged for her. She's an easy smash for me. Last on this group is Korone. She is a cutie and a sweet person at that. She is also a dog girl, which that alone is begging for us to go, Bork, I want you in my pants! I would kiss her for hours, she is that cute. And I'm rating that she is a very loyal friend to Okayu, to where they are even a pair together. If that's the case, I'll smash both of them. We'll have that three-way. Again, no passes with this group. We're continuing that amazing streak, y'all. Now we're up to the third generation, also known as Hololive Fantasy. First we got Yusada Pecora, smash. Absolutely smash. She needs no introduction. You know who she is. Pecora is just an all-around attractive girl, and so is her mom. I banged both of them. Forget about going solo with Pecora. Actually, I'd be down for it. Just saying they're both amazing women, no doubt about it. And if you don't think so, something is wrong with your brain, and please get it checked immediately. Then we'll talk. Next we got Shiranui Flare, and I don't think we talk about her all that often. She is just so amazing talent-wise, and frankly she's an underrated waifu. I do recommend that you check her out when you get the chance if you haven't already. Now I would say Flare is a total princess, design and personality-wise, and I get a kick out of her being a kind and extremely humble individual. The girl is just so selfless that I admire it to a certain extent, and she is a total smash. Now we're up to Shirogane no, smash! Freaking smash! She is a mommy. I want her to be my mommy. I want her to carry me and treat me like I'm her son. I want to take her to Pound Town. I mean, just look at her. She makes me want to pound her so hard that she couldn't live without me. I want her to sit on my face. I want her to dominate me. Mommy, let me sleep with you. I love you so much. I'll die without you by my side. Sorry about that. Actually, I'm not sorry. It's just, no, it's just, wow. She is amazing. Okay, who do we got next? Oh god. Excuse me while I go full bananas for her. Get pregnant! Get pregnant! Do I even need to say anything at all? Do I have to go into any details as to how Marine is a smash? If anything, she's a super smash. She knows exactly the type of people she caters to, and she absolutely embodies it. You got to respect just how committed she is to doing what she does. I'll literally do all the positions she wants. Shit that YouTube will demonetize me for. You already know where this is going. I've seen y'all read those Marine dojins. I know, I've downloaded them to my hard drives too. Last but not least is Rashia, who was once the most super chatted VTuber in history and is now known for being the girl who got terminated and went on to have quite the reputation afterwards. But putting all that aside, as this isn't about her life after the fact, but rather about the girl we knew before. And I have to say, Rashia is sexy. She is a total cutie who I would give it rough to and have her scream at me while we do it. She got the vocal cords, I swear, and I would let her break me mentally for sure. She's a smash for me. So yeah, we got all smashes on this one. Again, no passes. There is something about Hololive JP, man. They are all just too damn likable. There has to be a secret recipe to developing these beauty queens, I swear. Now we're up to the fourth generation, also known as Hollow Force. First we got Kanata, who I will say, she's too damn cute. She is absolute diabetes. I couldn't think of looting her in a minute. She is just someone who I would want to just snuggle and treat her as if she was my little sister. Kanata is just someone who gives me the vibes of a total sweetheart, pure-hearted, and a reserved person at that, which makes me think, protect her at all costs. So she's a respectful pass for me. Sadly, this breaks the streak we had going, but just understand, Kanata is so precious that I see her as my little munchkin. Now we're up to Watame, who I'm going to say, even though she got the attractive design, not to mention the booba. Just like with Kanata, I see Watame as being another precious girl who I would want nothing more than to protect and treat as if she was my sibling. She is someone who deserves her props where it's due though. She is totally committed to what she does. If you have heard her albums, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And with that said, Watame is a respectful pass for me. She's too precious for me. Next we got Tokayami Towa. Now this girl I could absolutely see having a good time with. As I mentioned earlier, Twin Tails do something to me, and Towa's is no different. She has the figure as well, and I don't care that she's a devil. The girl can curse me if she wishes to. She is far from being one personality-wise though, as like the others in the group, intentionally or unintentionally, she is an angel by heart. She may feel put off by that, but let it be known we love her regardless if she is a devil or an angel. Either way, I'm gonna smash her. Now we got Luna, the princess of Candy Kingdom. While she has a say-so personality, she also acts like a kusogaki sometimes, but I don't mind that since she is a cute girl, and I wouldn't think of looting her at all. The girl feels like a daughter figure to me, and for that, I would like to respectfully pass on her. Last but not least is Coco. Smash. Absolute smash. Who wouldn't want to stick that cucumber into her garden? She is a total hottie and rightfully deserves the VIP pass in the list of smashes I've done thus far. Known for what she brought to the table, and along with Hachima laying the groundwork for the Hololive English branch that would soon follow the legacies of them, Coco was the definition of a sex symbol and an innovator with how far she pushed her content to the limits of what YouTube would allow, and I absolutely respect her on that front. Let it be known I love them all equally, and regardless of this list, all the Hololive girls are amazing and talented at what they do. Now we got the 5th generation, also known as Hololive. First we got Yukihana Lamy. Originally debuted as one of the more say-so members of Hololive, this has since gone into question, having shown moments where she is occasionally being lewd and having yandere tendencies, and most of all, her fondness of alcohol. Regardless of whether or not she is say-so, I do think she is quite the hottie when you look at her closely, and the fan art she gets is amazing. I would quite frankly smash her. Now we're at Momozuzu Nene. Smash! Freaking smash! Nene-chi is the one I want to marry. Oh, who am I kidding? We are all married to her, are we not? We should appreciate how nice she is to want to make a harem of all her subscribers. Out of all the Hololive girls in the Japanese branch, honest to God, I don't think there is anyone I am more down bad, degenerate, and in love with than Nene-chi. She is a cheerful and all-around attractive piece of beauty that I would love to do all types of positions with. She is sexy as hell. I think I'm gonna... Excuse me while I do something with her. Get pregnant! Get pregnant! I love you, Nene-chi! Have my babies! Super smash! Anyway, let's move on to Botan. Another attractive woman who design-wise does things to me, and I would love to give her some good loving if you know what I mean. I'll admit that I wish I watched her more, but in this landscape where there is so many Oshis coming out every month, I have gotten sidetracked. I did make an effort to watch her more as I make this list, and I really love Botan. The girl is a laid back and a very supportive friend to her gen mates, and I think that is very wholesome, which makes her all the more attractive. She is a smash for me. Next we got Polka, and I would love to say, her design is amazing. I love everything about her. She screams energy and wacky from her design alone, and it is a given since the girl is a circus performer. She acts, I would say, in a similar fashion to Ali from Hololive Indonesia, in that she is an energetic and also chaotic person on stream. Well, give her props where it's due. She is dedicated to her craft, and I have to respect that. With that said, I'm just imagining what a day out with her would be like, and I would love for it to end on a good smash. Last but not least is Mono Alo. That's right, I'm not leaving anybody out regardless if they are still here in Hololive or not. You know her story, and it's sad what happened to her, and I would love to have seen where she would be today if she was around with her other gen mates. Now design wise, she is a sexy and devious girl, and that does things to me. Personality wise, I wouldn't imagine she would have been similar to Towa. That said, I think she is a good smash for sure. So that's all smashes and no passes on this one. Now we're going to the 6th generation, known as Secret Society Holo X. First we got La Plus Darkness, who's similar to Shion, got the cunny going on. The girl is a smug brat and thinks highly of herself, but that just makes her more adorable and attractive. La Plus is someone who I admire for being boastful and also a total boss queen on stage, and I would love to show her the end to a beautiful night with a good smash. Next we got Takane Louie, the big sister figure and de facto leader of Holo X, and someone who is a compassionate person toward her peers. The girl is rightfully beloved in her collabs and streams because of how much of a good role model she proves to be. I also do think she is attractive enough for her to be a decent smash. I think she is a beauty queen in her own right. Now we're up to Koyori, the girl in charge of R&D in Holo X and is called the brains of the operation. She won't stop at collecting knowledge. Guess you could say she is the geek of Hololive, and originally, like with Lamy, she came off as say-so at first, but then she started letting us know about some interesting fan fiction and dropping innuendos here and there. The more I watched her, I realized she is actually pretty attractive herself and is a decent smash for me. Next we got Sakamane Chloe. Smash! Fucking smash! She's a total hottie. I don't care if she doesn't shower, it's about to smell like armpits and sticky orca piss in there. I absolutely relate to her so much. The girl arguably has the dead-end job of Holo X, but she has a lot of talent that absolutely shows on the mic. Now the girl is apparently into bondage and spanking, so yeah. Get pregnant! Get pregnant! I want you to sit on my face, I don't care if your panties smell like shit! Super smash! Do I need to say anything more? Last but not least is Kazuma Iroha, who I'm going to be honest here, she is not my type, but that's quite alright. We all have our types of women who cater to our likes and dislikes, and I do think her design is pretty cute. That being said, she's a respectful pass, she's the type of personalities I would like to have a nice hangout with. And with that said, that's 4 smashes and 1 pass on Holo X. Last but not least is Hololive Devise. While they operate separately as its own branch, to me they are the 7th generation and the closest we've gotten to thus far. First we got Hyodoshi Ao, who like Subaru is a tomboy, and does she show it in her design. Sometimes they even confuse her for a boy and think that she's from Holostars, but hey, I do admire that girls can appear differently however they want. She's a geeky otaku who tends to play herself as being laid back, but she is more fun than one would think. With that said, I will want to just look at her as a bestie and respectfully pass on her. Next we got Otonase Kinade, who is an inspiring musician and retains a childish side to her. I'm hearing that she could be bribed with good food. If that is the case, I'm gonna take her out with me to eat out, and then afterwards there's something else I want to eat out, if you know what I mean. Smash! Now we got Ichijo Ririka, an entrepreneur with elegant people skills, and is looking to be successful while also being a lazy person when it comes to chores. That is so real. I also think she got quite the attractive design. Her hair is by far exquisite, and I would love to give her a decent smash. Next we got Jufute Raiden. Smash. Easy smash. This was the girl who first caught my eyes when the group debuted, and I knew right away the girl with the twin tails was going to win me over. I wanted her to break me. And lo and behold, the girl's an alcoholic and also a total geek when it comes to the fine arts. I love geeks like her, and apparently so do legit museums, cause they respect that she's a fiercely dedicated lover of the medium, and I fiercely love her. Last on this list is Todoroki Hajime, and I would love to say, she's a cutie just on her design alone. She has such a face I would love to snuggle and pinch her cheeks. I think she is also pretty underrated if you ask me. Please check her channel out if you haven't already. I would like to say she is a decent smash for me, and I would love nothing more than to be her friend. But hey, I've been parasocial this entire video, so I already know it ain't gonna happen. So that's 4 smashes and 1 pass on Devise. Wait, am I forgetting something? Oh yeah, we forgot the 2 most important idols in Hololive, and that's A-chan and Nodoka, the office idols. They deserve so much respect, guys. We gotta give props where it's due. First of all, A-chan. I always had a crush on her, I'm not gonna lie. She always looked really attractive to me, and now that she's gone, we can all marry her. She's a smash now. As for Nodoka, she's quite the cutie. I think she has a lot of potential going forward even without A-chan helping her, so she's definitely a smash as well. With that said, that comes to the close of the smash and pass list, the biggest one I've ever done yet. With 7 generations, 2 office idols, Devise and gamers, that's 41 smashes and 5 passes. I absolutely went all out on this list, as you can see, and it took me all night to do this, and I gotta say, that's time well spent. Let me know who you would smash or pass. Thanks for watching this video. Please support my Patreon and my Ko-fi and follow me on Twitter. Also, please subscribe to my channel. I upload weekly. Special thanks to Jason N for supporting the Patreon. If you'd like to get a shout out at the end of my videos, please help support the Patreon. This is your Sunshine, Yui Tachibana, signing out.